Hey Ron, appreciate the order and enjoyed talking with you on the WhatsApp there. So sorry I can't always answer the phone or talk in person. I just got a lot of things going on in my life, and sometimes phone calls are a little too time consuming because I can multitask when I'm texting or instant messaging or emailing, stuff like that. Phone conversations are, I know a lot of guys prefer it, but for me it just really doesn't work too well. So um, the guys that are full time and stuff, I'm sure they're happy to talk as long as you need to. But for me, I'm bouncing back and forth between a normal life, my full time job, and doing a part time business. So it's a little stressful sometimes, but I do enjoy doing this a lot. So what I'm going to do is I've already done the little thing that we talked about to your radio. I call it the Mars or expansion or whatever. So we're going to go in. Actually, first, let me kill this here. I hate this beep, so I'll just get rid of that off the bat. We'll go in and do the password. I'm going to leave this on. You can remove this film. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I'm not mistaken. So this option doesn't come up if you don't have that little wire, or I use a 0 ohm, but same difference. So now we have that option. So what I'm going to do is go in and I'm going to name this band for you. I don't always do this, but I'm going to change that to Fahrenheit. Doesn't really matter, but you don't have the fans with this one, so which is fine. Not everybody wants the fans, so I'm going to call this one what it is. This is actually a B. I know it doesn't technically look like one, but that's what it is. So I'm going to go in here and switch the span. I'll leave that off for you. And there's another setting that I switch here. I'm going opposite of what I normally do. I'm going to switch this to temperature and wait, what is that? It's hard for me to see. Temperature. And I'm going to have this say SWR when you key up. And that's pretty much it for that. So I'm going to use one of these because my tone generator cable, I only have a 4-pin, so this will be fine. I'll plug it in. I don't think you got one of these with it, but this allows you to use other mics that are conveniently wired for a 4-pin. But that's what I'm using because my cable that I made is 4-pin. So I need to still make one for 6-pin. I like using this little flexible mic cord. It works a whole lot better. So anyhow, that doesn't pertain to the order. So I'm going to go in and make a couple changes in the menu just to make the radio just work a little bit better. And then when I come back, actually no, yeah, I still need to use this for this, but I'll use just a standard mic that comes with it. I did let President know that you wanted the free Digi mic, and then they'll be mailing that directly to you from Florida. You're in Florida, so shouldn't be too long before that arrives. Let me grab this and show you this. This will be in the box with the radio. This is up to you if you want to mail this in and get a free hat from President. Sounds like you travel quite a bit, so you may go to an area where you might need this or something. You know, you never know. So you were concerned about the band option. So obviously if you go away from this, then it's going to be other, frequencies. So depending on what the guys that you're going to be talking to, I know you said you're going out of the country to use this. Depending on what they have for radios, as long as it goes between, I think you wanted to use these frequencies, 27405 and 26965. It wouldn't matter what they have for a CB, you'd be able to talk to them. So if they have other band options, then you can go there too with this. If they wanted, let's say they wanted to go outside of this band and go somewhere else, that's where the span option comes in handy. And I'll go through the menu here and show you that. So you turn that on. I know it's hard to see, but I'm not going to remove that. This is a protective film over the front. So with the span option, if you tap the button, you see the numbers blink. So this is a quicker way to go way away from where you were quickly. And the bands automatically change based on where you are. So you don't have to ever press that button with the span on. So that's just something that, ham radio operators would probably use the radio like this. I would use the radio like this more. You can still use it like this too, and you'll stay within, I'm just using the buttons on the mic right now, you can still stay within this band. I believe, let's see. No, actually not. So with the span on, you actually leave that band. So that's something to be aware of. I'm actually going to switch it off though, and you can decide on whether or not you want to use it later. So not right now with that off, it stays. It'll go from channel 40 to channel 1, and it doesn't leave the band. So just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to do what I need to do to this, and then I'll come back and just quickly show you the power and stuff, and then yours will be ready to send off tomorrow. Okay, Ron, we got you all set. So just using the standard President mic, and this is on sideband. So with the power all the way up, it does pretty much what it should, about 70 to 80 watts. And then on AM, oh wow, it told me high temperature alert. So it's very unlikely that you'll get the radio this hot, but if you do, it actually gives you a warning, and it stopped the TX for a minute. So it does have self-protection, I guess, for internal temperature. Right now it's 109 degrees. Again, there's no fans on this or anything, so actually it's warming up as I speak, but carrier's about 16 watts, and then it swings up 60, 70 watts at times, so which is normal. I mean, that's what it should do, so everything's working good on it. And you know, I do have fans. I don't know, maybe I'll send you a message really quick and see if you want the fans. If you don't, that's fine though. I'm not going to push them on you or anything like that. So, but I will send you a quick WhatsApp message and just see what you want to do, because I can easily put them on for you before I send the radio off to you. Other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to test the receiver on it. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't have to do anything, so I just plugged it in and turned the generator on. I just did a, what did I just do? Oh, DX5000 Plus, and it was about 127, and so is this one, maybe just a touch more, but this is upper sideband sensitivity is really good on it, so that's always a good sign. We'll go back to AM and check out what it's doing there. There's S9. I know it's hard to see, but because of that display cover, but that is gonna protect the radio until you get it and decide if you, obviously you're gonna probably want to peel that off, but notice there's not a bunch of fingerprints and anything all over the screen anymore, which is cool. Looks like they've maybe improved on that. Not really fingerprints. Sometimes you see fingerprints with heatsink compound on radios, which I just find highly annoying, that when they're putting these things together, why is somebody touching the outer cases when they got that white compound? They're staining up the case. I mean, the stuff usually cleans off, but it is what it is, I guess. There's AM. So, all right, I'll send you a message and see if you want me to. I'd have to sell you the fans, but I'll see what you want to do. Otherwise, I'm going to get ready to send off to you. Thanks a lot, and yeah, enjoy the trip. I know it's for work and stuff, but I'll probably never make it there in my lifetime. So, sounds like you see a lot of different places. Maybe some are more enjoyable than others.